Sorry, I have a sneeze. It's gone.
Okay.
Introduce yourself and how come you live in Jena.
I'm John. I moved to Germany a bit ago to, just see what life is like over here.
How does your everyday life as a student look like?
Sorry, it's a really bad habit. Yeah,
I can see that.
Usually I wake up and I have the habit of scrolling through my phone too much before getting out of bed. And then, when I finally do get out of bed, I head to the bathroom and wash up a bit, brush my teeth. And before going for classes, I usually like to make some waffles or something as a little treat. And honestly, it's nice, but it takes a bit too much time. So I usually have to grab something quick at the bakery or something and then just rush off to class.
I'm done with the fucking bodies in it, like obliterating everything is generated. Renegade, I'm gonna make anybody who want it with the pin and frame it. Don't nobody want it, but they're gonna get it.
Germans and their punctuality.
When is class over?
So I have a bit of like a variable schedule, but usually my classes are over by like 3 or 4-ish, depending on if I have exercises or not.
Have you seen any cultural differences between here and the States?
Yeah, I feel like here, especially in some cities in Germany, people are organized in like little ways. So when they're walking in the streets, you'll see a lot of people just keeping to the right instead of on both sides. And it's, personally I like it, it's very organized. And you have a lot of people that are kind of like rushing about to where they're going. Yeah, that would be one difference.
What is typical at an American school?
So one, I guess, culture shock for when I started meeting Germans and they would ask me about things that, we do back home, they were super surprised to learn that in school, kids would have to say the Pledge of Allegiance every morning. Because in America, when you're starting from when you're 5 years old, at the beginning of your classes, you have to stand up, you have to stand up tall and put your hand over your heart, and you have to recite the Pledge of Allegiance every day. And so this is super weird for a lot of Germans or Europeans in general.
Would you mind saying it out loud?
Honestly, I've forgotten most of it, which is ironic, but for the most part it goes, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, one republic indivisible, under God, which it stands. That part's a bit out of order, but yeah, that's basically the gist of it. It's around like 56 words or something, so it's not too long. So we didn't have to say like the national anthem, but we had to say the Pledge of Allegiance.
What do you do after class?
So on a typical day after class, I either run or go to the gym just to get some exercise in. Honestly, this was a bit of a, I guess, culture shock for me, like a double culture shock, because people always told me that in Germany, no one will just randomly say hi to you. Because in America, you pass by someone and they're just like, hi, hello there, how's it going, what's up? And people always told me in Germany, they don't do that. But whenever I go to the gym or I'm in the locker room, people always say hi to me, or here in Germany, they would say Servus. So, I was surprised that people were saying this to me. But yeah, I normally go to the gym after class.
What is your evening routine?
So, I have a routine or a habit of whenever I'm eating dinner, I always turn on Netflix and I put on whatever show I'm watching. Before, I was really watching Seinfeld, which is the sitcom from the 90s, and now I'm binge watching The Office, which is probably my favorite show of all time. And yeah, it takes place in Scranton, Pennsylvania. It has 9 seasons, and I personally think it is the best show on Netflix. After dinner, usually, I have the typical food coma, so pretty tired, and I just go straight to bed. And yeah, that's basically it. And after my day's over, it's just rinse and repeat all over again, basically. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have like 6 assignments that I have to do, so I have to just rush off really quick.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your
Okay.
time. And
Thank you.
Have a good one, and let's meet again.
All right,
Goodbye.
great.
Thank
Cool.
you so
Okay.
much.
See ya.
I'm done with the fucking bodies in it, like obliterating everything is generated, renegade. I'm gonna make anybody who.
And that's a wrap.